Let me give you a word, okay? So I was in my meditation as I was driving with the Most High, right? And what I heard was, Sapphire, the reason why men walk away from you is because you're too strong. When you encounter a man who is strong in who he is and knows his worth, just like you, he ain't gonna walk away. He's gonna walk with you, okay? He might even step up and take the lead from you and start directing certain things, okay? See, the reason why a lot of strong women are single is because weak men come into your life and then they proceed to tell you why they can't be with you and why you're this and that. And you're like, hold up. I thought I was being what I was supposed to be. I thought I was being supportive. I thought I was having your back. I thought I was, giving you guidance. I thought I was, praying with you. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, right? But then these men leave you and they go choose weak women, okay? So let me explain something to you. Only the strong will last with the strong. And this goes to my divine feminine, and my divine masculines too. Y'all keep wondering why y'all choose women that don't appreciate the things you do and walk away from you and then try to turn the shit around on you as if something's wrong with you. And I'm not talking about looks. Because, see, looks is something that changes every day. You can choose the finest man, finest woman out here. But let me tell you, baby, everybody don't age gracefully. They don't. And that same man or woman that person has ran off to thinking they got something better than you, wait till that motherfucker start aging. Wait till the wrinkles start coming out. Wait till they find out that they have a history of heart disease in their family. Wait till they find out they got a history of gout or they got issues with diabetes and the same husband that was fine as hell, got a leg, got to be taken off. Okay? See, to choose a person based on looks is superficial because you don't know a person's bloodline. You don't know what's going to happen. So it's a lot of men out here who chose those wives with the nice BBWs and the Brazilian butts and tits and all that, or the ones who just chose people based on body. But as they start to get older, they start to look a little rough in the face, don't they? Collagen ain't collagen anymore, is it? And the way she used to just be able to get up and take that shower, or he used to just get up and take that shower and just go, and everybody thought they were this and that. That aging can hit their ass real hard. Okay? So I'm telling you, that's why I've never been offended by a man who tried to parade what he considered a better looking woman in front of me. That's fine. You don't know what's at her heart. You don't know what's at her core. And I'll tell you, not everybody that looks beautiful on the outside is good on the inside. It's many times I have cut into, okay, a perfectly looking piece of fruit and got to the inside and it was rotten literally in the core. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. So I'm gonna tell y'all, don't be offended when somebody don't choose you based on looks. If you got a good heart, you got a good interior, okay? Now, if someone doesn't choose you because they feel you too strong, well, that says something about them. Because when a man comes at a woman and she does not come out of her masculinity to go into her femininity, that man is not truly masculine. And then he gets mad at you because you're not coming out of your masculine energy. You're staying in your feminine energy. And now he's saying it's a problem with you. But it's not. Because when a feminine recognizes that a true masculine is in her presence, her masculinity falls back and goes, oh, Whew, he done came in. I can rest. I can rest, you know? I don't have to put my masculinity back on until I go to work, or I got to go deal with something that requires it, and he's not available, okay? But when you come across, when you can't feel like you cannot let down your guard, that's a problem, okay? And when a man gets with a woman that's in her masculine energy, and he now is like, oh, I can come out of my masculine energy and go into the feminine. There is no man on the face of this earth that is striving to get into their feminine energy. They're either in it and they don't want to come out of it, so they project that they aren't in it, and they project that they're in their masculine. And then when you get with them, eventually you find out that he's in his feminine. He's been in his feminine the whole time. The feminine energy is his primary energy. And the masculine one is what he projects to get you. I used to date somebody who always dated women that were masculine. And I kept going, why the hell does he keep choosing women that look like men? Just saying. They look a little rough around the face, you know, little cut, just a little too sharp, you know. But then when it came to softer women, he dogged them out, talked shit on them. Trust me, I peeped game. I peeped it a long time ago, okay? But it took me a while to realize that the masculine facade, the masculine side he showed to me was not truly his primary energy. That was the energy that he goes into to attract women to him. But see, the problem is, if he attracts a woman to him that's truly a feminine, and then he goes into his feminine energy, she's going to be like, hold on, am I with a lesbian? I'm not a lesbian. Why the fuck am I with a man that's acting like me? But some men will force a woman into her masculine energy. Or you don't have my back. That depends. How am I supposed to have it? Because I can have your back and still be feminine. I shouldn't have to go into my masculine energy to have your back. All I'm trying to say. And men, y'all got to be careful, because some of y'all are going out here and these masculine men y'all are choosing, you're in your masculine energy and you're choosing women who are pretending to be feminine. They dress the part, they look the part, but then when you get in a relationship, they try to come at you and tell you you're not enough of a man. Oh, you're not caring enough. You're not this enough. You don't tell me you love me enough. I'm a feminine female. I do not need my man to tell me he loves me. He takes care of things. He provides things. That's good enough for me. I'm straight. I'll tell myself I love myself. I don't need him to validate me by constantly telling me he loves me. Now, a real man will let you know. Don't get me wrong. He's going to let you know. But he's not always going to be in your face telling you. And see, that's the problem. A lot of women don't even know they're in masculine energy and don't know that some of the behaviors that you have inherited or that you're copying or trying to take. The relationship only ends. It ends one of two ways. Okay? If you are in your masculine energy and you encounter a man that's a true masculine, he is not going to fight with you for power in a relationship. And if you do not go back if you do not go into your feminine energy and you attempt to break his masculinity down, he is going to kindly tell you, this is not working for me and I am out of here. Because I am not about to be broken down into something that I am not. If you are a woman in your masculine energy, you encounter a man in his masculine energy, but you remain in your masculine energy and challenge his masculine and he bows down to it, then his true energy was always his feminine energy. Okay? Because he went right back to it. He didn't tell you, listen, it can only be one man here. All right? So he submits. Happy wife, happy life. Okay? So I say this to say, And then my masculines, if you are a true masculine and you encounter a woman who is in her masculine energy, if you are in your true masculine energy, she will go into her feminine energy for you. You don't need to ask. She knows when she gets with you that she is safe. After a couple times of being around you, she will learn your demeanor. She will pick up on your energy, and she will know that she is safe. It may take a couple times, couple nights, couple dates, for a while, couple months. But once she realizes that this truly is who you are, she's going to relinquish her control to you. Okay? Now, if you have projected masculine energy and it is truly not your dominant energy, and you decide to go into your feminine energy after you have dated this woman and masculine energy, as soon as you shift into your feminine, she is not going to like that. Because no, we can't have two females, baby. We not lesbians, okay? We can't have two females, all right? And what I mean by that is there's a leadership that the woman has and there's a leadership the man has, two different sides, okay? And if a man steps into the role of wanting the woman to lead in the masculine aspects, okay? And she's telling him what to do. Because he's a way to speak to your spouse. When your spouse is truly masculine, as a feminine, you can't just come at him and tell him what to do. It ain't gonna work that way. You gotta, baby, okay? Baby, can we, I need to talk to you. Can I run this by you and see what you think we should do? There's a way to talk to your man, okay? But see, what's happening is a lot of y'all masculines that are true masculines, because I know who follows my channel. Those of y'all that are true masculines are getting in relationships with women who are facading themselves in feminine energy and looks. And then when you get with them, they try to emasculate you. What, you gonna wear that? That's what you going out looking like? Can you do something with your hair? Can you do this? Like, I don't want people to see you like that. He a grown-ass man. He wanna go outside looking like Timbuktu. He ain't do that shit. I don't give a damn. Hey, if that's the way he likes to go, and that's the way I like him, okay? The way I got him is the way I like him, obviously. I ain't trying to change him, okay? People say, damn, he look a little rough. Don't fuck with him. I do, okay? See, a woman will try and soften you. Some masculine women will try and little by little soften you, okay? Get you to come out of that roughness and come out of that masculinity. And then next thing you know, it's what you're wearing, how your hair looks. Oh, your face is too scruffy. You need to do this. Next thing, oh, I bought you something to wear. Oh, I know, because I used to be one of these women. And then I couldn't figure out why my relationships weren't working. And the truth is because you need to learn how to accept a person the way they are. And if what you get is not what you like, don't change them. Go find what you like. Go find what you're looking for. And y'all need to get some self-esteem about yourselves. And if people don't like what you have to offer, you need to be okay with that. I might not be your cup of tea, and I'm cool with that. I'm not offended. You don't want me, you reject me, or I'm not your that's cool. Everybody can't drink a cup of Sapphire, okay? It's all right. But I know that there's somebody who will be able to take this cup, because I'm a strong cup of coffee, okay? But some people like it strong. Some people like it weak. You think you know what you want, but you don't know until you get out here and feel it out. Okay? So we have a lot of strong men that are getting hurt because you keep choosing women that you think are feminine, but they're actually masculine, trying to emasculate you. And then you sit back and you think then you get upset and get hurt because they didn't choose you, or they left and they chose somebody else. They chose a man that they could control. They chose a man that they could break down. And the only time they come back to you is when they can't do that. Because that other man is like, hell out of here. I ain't changing my damn clothes, bitch. You better go back to the nigga I took you from. Okay? But then that says something about you. Because they can keep coming back. Especially when they made a point to let you know they left you for someone. Now your self-esteem and your self-worth is on the line. Because if a person knows that they can parade another man or woman in front of you to compete with you or something, and then they can come back to you, and you really feel that you got the prize because they left that other person to come back to you after they left you to go to them, you didn't win shit. You didn't win shit. Because I guarantee the other person will not take them back, most likely, and probably put them through the ringer 10 times harder than you did. So what I'm trying to say is, y'all better learn how to love yourselves. You better learn how to stand up and recognize that it takes a strong man to be with a strong woman. It takes a strong woman to be with a strong man. Weak women can be with weak men because they can push them around and talk to them any kind of way and dog them out, and they're already emasculated. I'm gonna keep it real, because half of them been raised by their mamas, and they copied their mamas because they didn't have no good daddies around to copy. They went to their mothers for advice on their relationships, or they went to toxic men, okay, who told them, oh, you need to rule over her. You ain't got to rule shit like that. It ain't even necessary. You ain't got to give up. You ain't got to control somebody. Shit, a real feminine will give you the power. You ain't got the control. Ain't no fight over here. I recognize who you are. You ain't got to stomp your feet 3 times. I just had to come on here and share this message with y'all, because I think that when we learn how to love ourselves, we get to a point where we realize, you know what? I'm not going to feel hurt if I'm not their cup of tea, okay? Or their cup of joe, all right? I'm going to just look for somebody that knows how to drink this wine, okay? How to drink this wine. Everybody can't handle a glass of you. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Everybody can't handle a glass of you. And y'all finding each other is hard to do, because a lot of us are spread out, and half of us ain't even out here. We're working and doing other stuff and just hoping to bump into each other. But I'm praying that we in this season, a lot of y'all are finding each other, as you should, okay? But I just want to keep that real with you, okay? I remember one time I went out on a date night with a guy I was with. I didn't like what he had on. I did not like what he wore, but I didn't give a damn. He can wear whatever he wants. I am not his dresser. And if he's comfortable in it and he's happy in it, I said, that's what you're wearing? He said, yeah. I said, okay, let's go. I don't care. I'm not doing it for the gram. I'm not doing it for the gram. When I'm with somebody, I'm with somebody. Okay? You don't like him, you ain't gotta like him. Shit, last I checked, you ain't the one sleeping with him. You ain't the one having a household paying bills with him. You know what I mean? So y'all need to stop trying to control. Now, it's one thing if you say to if your spouse can't dress, okay, and you say it, or they're not good with it, okay, and they say, hey, baby, or you go buy a couple things because you know their style, but don't try and change them. You know, I've gone shopping and bought a couple shirts or, a couple little accent things for my man before in the past that go in line with the style he showed me he likes. I ain't gonna try and change his style. We too grown for that. Okay? So I just want to share that with you. All right? This whole getting with people and having them change you, y'all need to stop that shit. And you need to recognize when someone has baited you with a certain energy that you were looking for. Those be those females that be like, okay, daddy, okay, all soft-spoken. Then when you get in there, they want to argue, fuss, and fight. And you be like, where the hell did... That wasn't there when I was dating. No, it sure wasn't, was it? It was always there, though. Okay? And the same thing with my divine feminines. You get it with a man, and he's this. But then when you get in there, you're like, baby, can you do this? Oh, I'll get to it. Baby, I need you to do... And you're like, but aren't most men's love language is to do. Yes, to do. It is. To get it done. Okay? And... another thing, they will contribute. They will contribute. You shouldn't have to ask him, hey, baby, the electric bill is due. Can I get 50%? Yeah, I'll see what I can give you on pay. Grown man like, hey, baby, 50%. I left the money for the bills this month on the counter. A real woman, if your man handles the bills, gonna leave, baby. I put the money in the joint account, or I left it on the bedroom dresser. We don't even need to talk about it, because if it's me, I'm just leaving a damn note. We don't even need to discuss it. Okay? Money already makes me uncomfortable. Money is the number one reason people get divorced. And I don't ever want there to be any insecurities in how much I make and how much he make. We ain't doing that. Okay? So I'm going to just keep it real. All right? Some women like to use their finances, or some men like to use their finances to try and make the other spouse feel insecure. That's childish. That is childish. Okay? Immature shit. All right? So that is what I have for y'all. All right? Let me get in here. I'm running my errands, and y'all know Monday is my day off, so I'm running my errands, and Lord have mercy, I got so much to do. All right, bye.